Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2003 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. Choose the correct match for input resistance of various amplifier configurations shown below. The amplifier configurations given are common base, common collector and common emitter, and input resistance is given as low, medium and high. So which will be having the highest input resistance, which will be having medium and which will be having the lowest input resistance, that we have to match for the common base, common emitter, common collector, okay, with respect to the input resistance. So first of all we will see the differences between common base, common emitter and common collector. Later we will see the correct answer. So these are the three major configurations: common base, common emitter and common collector. Okay, so common base implies nothing but out of three terminals. Every BJT will have three terminals: base, emitter and collector. But whenever you are going to use it as a two-port network, at that time two-port network definitely requires four terminals, so that out of three terminals one will be taken as common terminal, that will be common for the input side as well as output side. Based on the common terminal name, the configurations has named as common base, common emitter and common collector. So these are the circuit diagrams, okay, for common base, common emitter and common collector. And if you are going with input resistance of common base is very small, okay. Ri of common base is very small compared to Ri of common emitter, and then common collector is going to be having the highest input resistance. Common collector is having highest input resistance. So this is what the matching. Common collector has the highest input resistance, whereas common emitter will have more medium, and common base has lowest input resistance. And with respect to output resistance, exactly opposite. Okay, R naught output resistance of common base is highest, and output resistance of common emitter is medium, and output resistance of common collector is very small. Okay, and next, and if you are going to see about the current gain for the common base is ideally unity and practically it is less than unity. Current gain of common base, current gain is going to be indicated as ai for common base is going to be far less compared to ai of common emitter, okay, and it is going to be lesser than ai of common collector. Common collector will have the highest current gain, but strictly speaking common collector will have only one more than the common current gain of common emitter, that is current gain of common emitter. Okay, even though it is going to, we are saying common collector is high, but the difference between these two things is only a single one, so both will be approximated as same only. So less than or equal, you can write like this. In terms of voltage gain is going to be highest for the common base. Okay, voltage gain av, for av common base is going to be highest and common emitter is going to be approximately equal or lesser, and for common base it is going to be very small, that is nothing but it is ideally unity voltage gain. Common collector has practically it is lesser than 1. So these are the four basic comparisons, and apart from that one we can write the other comparisons like this. Since we know current gain and voltage gain, okay, you can write the power gain. So the power gain can be written in this way. Power gain is nothing but, okay, this I am writing it as 10th one. Power gain is indicated as AP, which is nothing but AI into AV, that is product of voltage gain and current gain is nothing but power gain, and power gain is going to be highest for common emitter. Power gain is highest for common emitter and it is going to be moderate for common base and common collector. So common base and common collector is going to be having lower power gain compared to common emitter. Common emitter has the highest power gain, remember this one. Okay, and next we can write this one, phase angle, that is phase angle between input and output, that is nothing but phase shift introduced between input and output. For common base introduces 0 degrees phase shift, whereas common emitter is introducing 180 degrees phase shift, and common collector introduces 0 degrees phase shift. Okay, and applications where it will be used. Major applications are nothing but common emitter is act as amplifier as well as oscillator. Okay, whereas common collector is used as buffer as well as impedance matching purpose. Common collector is going to be act as buffer as well as impedance matching device, whereas common base is going to be act as amplifier. Okay, these are applications we are writing. For common base, it is act as at high frequencies amplifier at high frequencies. So these are the applications related to the common base, common emitter, and common collector. So our question is related to comparison of these three configurations only in terms of Ri. Okay, only in terms of Ri is nothing but this is what the answer, input resistance. So the right answer for this question can be written like this. So common base is going to be having lowest input impedance, common collector having highest input impedance, common emitter has moderate input impedance. So the right answer is B. Thank you.